about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics. Around by YouTube, it is your boy Charles, and today I want to talk about Ironheart Bad Chemistry from Marvel Comics. This book really took me by surprise with how deep the story was, and it is a rare example of a modern book that gives you a complete story in just one issue. And so I love that about it. That's one of the things that when I see it in comic books, I really appreciate it because, these things can get expensive sometimes, and you feel like it takes almost 5 or 6 books to get a complete story. But just read a little bit of the preamble here. While Riri Williams attended a lecture at the local museum, a new villain named Kim arrived to steal a prized item from the 1760s. Ironheart was able to thwart Kim and return the item back to the museum, but not without allowing Kim to make a clean getaway. And we are dropped right into the action with Ironheart pursuing Kim. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. You have to forgive me. It's Khem. So I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But the first few pages of this is a very action-packed chase scene with lots of dynamic action drawn in the panels. And, some nice superhero v-villain banter back and forth until the villain is able to teleport out of there, and we find out that she stole something called the Sorcerer's Stone. I don't want to give away too many details because there are some twists and turns that really genuinely have my jaw on the floor. I think that's going to be the main pull of this book, and I think why this is going to be a book that will go down as a great one, because it deals with a lot of deep family drama, betrayal, lies, family secrets. I mean, it goes from really fun, action-packed romp to a very, very serious family drama that threatens the entire city of Chicago. We find out that just a couple of light spoilers, but trust me, I'm not going to ruin it for you because I want you to enjoy this book yourselves. But we find out her father is a reformed supervillain, and when he reformed, his little brother took up the mantle, and he had a hand in helping his little brother face justice. And so you have that disconnect, and the little brother had an influence on a daughter that didn't even know he had, that her father is his older brother. Her father didn't even know that he had a daughter. But his little brother was able to get a hold of her and poison her against him and turn her into a supervillain as part of just a devious plan. And I mean, that's just, like I said, I'm not going to tell too much more because I really think this is a book that even if you're not a big comic book fan, it has a lot that you can relate to. And it's very, very well written. A lot of these Marvel books, and I'm not being critical because I love Marvel. And I read a lot of Marvel titles. But I find myself reviewing less and less of them because it seems like a lot of times they're spinning their wheels in service to the cinematic universe. And so a lot of stories, they either get cut short or watered down to sell the next big movie. But this right here, this is a damn story for the comic fan, by comic fans, not worrying about the MCU, just delivering a damn good story. So that's all I'm going to say about this. Ironheart, Bad Chemistry, get it while you can. Check it out your local comic book store, and if you do not have a local comic book store, I always suggest Coffee and a Comic. They ship nationwide and have great deals on shipping, subscriptions, and others. And you get free coffee with every purchase. And if you're in Wyoming, Check out Spellbound Apothecary and Entertainment. They have free shipping over $35 if you're in Wyoming, so check them out during the Eastridge Mall. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, keep reading them books. I'm out.